All right.
Hey guys. Sorry
Sorry
about the
about the
delay.
delay.
It was
It was
having a
having
little
a
bit
little bit
of
of
login
login
issues.
issues.
So, yeah, I had to
I had to
reset
reset
passwords and
passwords and
everything.
everything.
It's
It's
been a
been a
wild
wild
day.
day.
So
So
we
we
are
are
here for
here
your
for your
monthly
monthly
throw
throw
for
for
February of
February
2021.
2021.
We're going
We're
to
gonna
do
do
specifically
specifically
love
love
reading.
reading.
February. Why not?
Why not?
Okay. So,
Uh,
there- oh, is there
is there
pop out? Is the
is the
echo
echo
still?
still?
If it
If it
keeps
keeps
up, let me know.
I'll
just take my
earbuds
off and
and
see how
see how
that
that
goes.
goes.
I'm
I'm
going
gonna
to use
use
my
my
Crystal
Crystal
Visions
Visions
Tarot
Tarot
deck
deck
for
to
to start
start
with.
with.
Okay,
Okay.
Melvin says he apologizes. He knows why he's got the echo going. All right. And I don't know why my background's blurred. It's trying to do that automatically. So, okay, whatever. So we are, is the echo better now? Okay, thanks. Good deal. Thanks, Leash. We're going to start with, let me think. Water signs is what I'm hearing. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that. So all water signs for February. This is going to be general love. I can do, a few extra tarot readings at the end. What do we have going on for when it comes to love for our water signs, February 2021? What's going on? Okay. Alrighty. Those two come together. Let me just see. Looks like some inner turmoil to me so far. Okay. Get two more. Okay. Interesting. Here we go. So the two that popped out first, and they popped out together. The first ones was the Six of Cups and the Five of Wands. Now, what that's telling me is, so the Six of Cups is kind of like reminiscing or thinking about our childhood or past, kind of being in that, holding on to something, from a past. It could even be like one of your, almost like a childhood type of love. It's very, very innocent and sweet, and you're looking at everything. Now, the Five of Wands, however, popping out with that, you got some inner, like that's, kind of like an argument type card. To me, that would be like, I feel like it's inner turmoil. That is like either somebody's coming in, somebody has come in, or will be coming in, and it's going to make you kind of fight in your head. Okay. Probably like, this is too good to be true. This is too, innocent, too sweet, too perfect, yada, yada. And I think it's all in your head that's going to, that's the issue. It's not going to be necessarily an argument or fight. It's going to be more on your past things that you've been through in the past that will make you think that. Because the next card is Temperance. This is all about balance and kind of knowing how to have one foot on the ground, one foot in your emotions, kind of, and being able to balance the two out. Okay. The one that came out with that one, actually, those two came out together, was the King of Swords. Okay, swords usually, when it comes to relationships. It's kind of it can be cutthroat. But when you get to, your page and stuff like that, your court cards, that is more of the personality. And to me, that is a person that's going to have a very, very fiery type personality. It could be the male or female. Just because it says king, it just means that if it's a female, it could be that they have very more of a masculine type of presence. Like, they're either very, very like they could be a tomboy, or they could carry themselves like a king, instead of the queen. They know what they want. They know how to take care of their kingdom, right? And they use both together, the balance, and also the balance, and they rule with both. They're smart. They're wise. They know how to get things done for their kingdom. Yet they do balance, have one foot on the ground, one foot. They know how to kind of take care of their emotions. Okay. Interesting is whatever is coming towards you or is happening is the Chariot. Okay. The Chariot card it's actually the card of Cancer. So it's a water card. It is very fast. It is direct. It's on its way. It's no hold barred, and it doesn't stop. Okay. Yeah. Melvin says he's gotta love this crab. Yeah, my friend calls them Krabby Patties. And I am so sorry it will not focus. See if I can get it to focus. But yeah. So you have this relationship, or these emotions, these feels are kind of coming a lot quicker than you would probably I feel like it, because it's coming so quickly, you're having a hard time accepting it being real. Like, it has so many reminiscences. It reminds you so many things from the past. It's almost too good to be true. And it's very scary to you. However, the Queen of Cups is the overall energy here. To me, what that means is, okay, like the king is the one that he gets everything done, but the queen, a king's not going to be as good of a king if he does not have his queen, right? This person is going to be more of the nurturing part of the king. He is going to be, okay, like when you're a kid and you're like, go ask your dad. No, go ask your mom. It's that, because the mother, or the queen is going to have a little bit more empathy, or they're going to just that female vibe to it. They're going to be a little more emotional. Cups are all about our emotions, but she has them in check. So she's not an emotional wreck, right? She is graceful and she handles her emotions well. So when this comes running at you, what I would suggest, if it is hard for you to have this balanced energy, and when it comes to dealing with it, it looks like something very wonderful is coming your way. Something that could be very beneficial, and it could really pay, be worth it in the long run, as long as you don't, like that Five of Wands, if you don't fight yourself, right? Or expect the worst. Okay. Now, I do want to pull a couple of the Romance Angels card of the Oracle deck. I'm going to pull 3 of those too, since it is all about love, and these are Romance Angel cards, so it's going to give us a little more info on what's going on with this energy. Okay. Let me go ahead and clear the deck. Sorry, I actually can check the messages as we go now. So, What is going on with our water sign? Yes. Melvin was just kind of wanting to throw that out there. Yes, I will do some readings after I go ahead and do all the, the 4 element, the water, earth, fire, and air cards. After I get that done, I will answer some questions that you have. And it does not have to necessarily be about love if that's not what you're wanting. Let's see here. What is going on for the water signs? Okay. All right. It's matching up some of the other cards already. All right. What's going on for our water signs for February 2021 when it pertains to love? What is going on there? Just going to let one come out. So, trying to be patient. The other 2. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So the very first card, when it comes to the romance angels card, it says very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you now, very soon. So like that Chariot card, like I said, it's kind of faster probably than you would really want, or even that you're expecting. It is on its way, it's coming towards you. So just know, time to make sure that you're being picky and know exactly what you will accept, what you will not, and so forth. Second one is this could be the one. You've already met your romantic partner you seek. So this is something you've probably met. It could be online. It could be kind of just through a quick meeting. It's somebody that you have met. It's just, finding out how you know them. It could be work. It could be, a lot of times, I don't know, maybe because of the whole COVID thing, but it could be through the internet. But this person, you already know. They already exist to you. They've probably already been really paying attention. And so you've got their eye. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. So this is just that whole soulmate feel to it. Like with this, what was it, the 6 of Cups, where it was the first card that came out, the 6 of Cups, where it's like reminiscing on old times or past. So like I said, it's a past type of relationship. You've known this person before, so it's going to seem very, very surreal. So that's probably why you're going to be doing some of that fighting in your head. But with all of these cards coming together, those 3 oracle cards almost like just confirming what the tarot said is that yes, it's coming, it's on its way. Please don't push it away before it even exists because you're afraid. This person, watch out for the ones that has the fiery attitude, especially if somebody that that you might have, kind of have that feeling towards or something, because chances are at this moment, the way it's looking is they've had their eye on you too, and this could be this, like I said, it could be the one. So that's great, water signs. Very interesting indeed. My air is coming next. That's what I'm hearing already. Wow. So whatever's going on with air, let's see what goes with air. I'm hearing that clear as day. Okay. I will do for this one the Naked Heart Tarot. I don't know. I just kind of grabbed that one. I feel like that's where we need to go. All right. Okay, got our sorry, what is going on with our air signs for February 2021 when it comes to love? Our air signs. Something feels interesting here. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Hang on just a second. Let me see if I can figure that out real quick. Okay. Yeah, it's got that background. All right. There we go. Okay. Whoa, I did something else. I don't know what I did. All right. There we go. Sorry. So, sorry, I'm getting really informative stuff. So 7 times. I got to shuffle 7 more times. 1. I don't know what's going on with air, but all right. 1, 2, 3. And 7. All right. What is going on with air signs for February 2021 when it comes to love? The last one's kind of hanging in. What is? Oh. I'm sorry. This one's a little bit of a different type of a deck. It's hang on because it's got a couple of different major arcana. Okay. All right, this is interesting. This is really neat. Okay, so the first card that I got is well, 3 cards come out together. 7 of Swords. All right, so like I love it. The little raccoon loves picking up shiny things. It's you keep taking and you're trying to carry. Look, this poor guy, he's got 2 hands. He's trying to carry as much as he can, and there's so many left behind. It's like try not to carry too much of a burden because it will keep you wound and bound. Now, I think this could relate to your past, right? Or this could be a person that you've already dealt with, right? And you feel okay. You've been the one carrying the weight, or it feels like you've been the one carrying the weight when it comes to this relationship. Okay. And it has kind of left you feeling bound by the relationship. Is, it makes you question everything about this relationship. I feel like this is possibly somebody that you've already been with or you've already seeing, but the card that came out with those two is the Seven of Cups. Okay, it is okay. If you see the draft, he's got his head in the clouds, right? It is a dreamy type card. It is almost, when it comes to being cups, the emotion, the love, those type of things, it is, again, kind of like the while ago we had the Six of Cups, but this one's also a dreamy card too. This one's almost so magical. It just seems so different than it has been because you've been carrying the weight of the relationship. It's kind of kept you bound, but something's changed. All right, somebody, it's like, okay, the person with their head in the clouds, it's like, I feel like there's some clarity coming through, right? What I feel like you need to know is the star card. The star is all about hope. What is the song? It's the Disney song, whatever your heart. Oh, I know that Mel knows this one, but it's all about dreaming and manifesting this very new, when it kind of, like, if this is a person you've already been dealing with or a person you already know and their attitude has been so rough to deal with, it's wanting you to keep hope, because the star is all about hope. It's all about hope. And it's just not just hoping for the best, but just knowing that the best is coming, because next card is the Ace of Cups. It is a gift, right? The Kraken itself is handing you a very new beginning. I do feel like, because it is a love reading, it is a new beginning to this, like this already ongoing romance or person that you've been talking to. But there's a newness to it, like their head, like the fog, they're coming out of the fog or fear or whatever's been making you feel like the person bound up and trying to carry a relationship, right? Which is neat. The next card is the Sage. This deck has the Sage. This deck actually does have the Magician and the High Priestess. The Sage is different. It is a spiritual teacher. So it's like they were getting, I don't know if they've done shadow work, but the person you're dealing with is coming to an enlightened moment to where they've dealt with some of their past. Okay. All righty, Chris. All righty. But no, it's this whole new vibe to it. For whatever reason, they're kind of enlightened and things are really, really changed for them, and their perception's different than it was before. So I think that's why you're seeing this whole new person. Now I'm going to, of course, draw the Romance Angels from the Romance Angels deck and see what's a little more info on that, because this is really neat. What is air sign? Whoa. Okay, that's the one. going along with that 7 of swords already. How weird is this? Okay.
I just love Bonnie's shuffle face when she gets into the zone and she's serious, like, I got this now.
I'm telling you. Well, this one's really interesting, though, Mel. Okay. The first oracle card that came out with this reading. Okay, like we have the raccoon that was the 7 of swords. You know, he's trying to pick up more than he can carry. It's telling you, let your friends help, ask for and accept support from others. You know, it's okay to vent when you've been frustrated. Like, have the one person though that you like. Don't go vent to everybody. That can kind of get a little awkward. Or, you know, you don't want to piss the other person off, right? But let your friends help you. When you feel like you're carrying way too much, go and ask for, you know, just, hey, I need to vent. Next one is, I shuffled. This could be the one again. So we had it for Cancer, or for, you know, for our water signs, Cancers, oh gosh, Scorpio and Pisces. And we've got it again for the air signs. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Like I said, I feel like it's somebody you've already known or you've already been in a relationship with. So there you go. This could be the one. Next one is trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith, hope. Hello. Here we go. I love it when the cards like just line up that way. Okay, so this person that, you know, you may have had to do all the weight carrying. It has actually probably made you feel bound and where you just kind of ready to throw in the towel. That's okay, because like you said, it looks like for whatever reason this person has come to an enlightenment type area in their life, and I think it's really helping them grow, which is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Okay. Earth signs are next is what I'm hearing. So we're going to go back to the crystal visions on this one. So love, February 2021. What is going on for our Earth signs? 3 times. Okay. What is going on for our Earth signs when it comes to love? February 2021. What can they expect? Sorry, if you hear my dog, he is not happy about having to be outside, but otherwise he is going to be knocking everything over, and it can get hush, boy. Oh, Earth signs, this is cute. I have a feeling where this might be going, but I want to. I just need a few more cards. Okay. I love it. Taurus must be being bullied, like, because these not all the cards are wanting to go.
Don't make fun of us Taurus, okay? All right.
Mhm. Okay. All right. So Earth signs, what we've got going on for you. We've got the Seven of Pentacles first card. Earth sign. It's an Earth. It's a card of my Earth signs anyway. Seven of Pentacles. I already feel like we're sitting pretty. We don't need anything. We're good. Look, we got more gifts coming. Like financial, like things are like you're having a good. Things are kind of like looking up when it comes financially, and I feel like this is kind of like don't want to, push my luck, asking for too much. Like now things are kind of financially going better. This is, kind of you have all your ducks in a row financially, or things will be picking up new opportunities, even maybe jobs or part-time type work. This is actually for earth signs. This is for earth signs in general. This is Seven of Pentacles, so there's some financial type gain coming. You're kind of almost not wanting to have to worry about a relationship. However, the Knight of Cups comes in here. Somebody is bringing you, hey, I like the way you are. I want you to be my person. So they're trying to kind of come at you with some emotions. This could be the Knight always feels like maybe it could be a younger person or a person that's a little bit more kind of like either youthful. They've got this Knight mentality. They want to go save the day. They're especially when it comes to emotions. They're going to fight for your honor type person. All right. Now, what's coming next to that is the Hierophant. This is a wise. This is Earth. This is what I think. This is in the card of Taurus. We have the wise person here. I don't need any of this, right? It's I don't need your coming at me with all your, your emotions and like love and all that. Like you're really trying to push it aside. Okay. And I'm hearing something like after I go over the last two cards that has to come with that. Next card is Ten of Swords, because you've had about everything, you've had a kind of rough go. It could be I feel like this is kind of all across the board when it comes to finances, comes to love, it comes to everything. I feel like you've had a rough go lately, right? But what this is telling you, the Death card, you have to let everything that's happened in your past, you have to let it die. You have to let it go. Because once you let all of the past things, the triggers from, past relationships, being broke and not being able to afford things and like let those things from the past. Hey, Jennifer. Oh my goodness, you got to go listen back to the air and water. It's cool. It's a good one. Anyway, so Ten of Swords is like, you've had so much you can't deal. Then we have the Death. You've got to let that shit bury it, because you've got a whole resurrection coming, okay? You might not want it because you are feeling like things are being blessed financially. However, this is what I feel like Spirit's guiding me to say. It is a gift. You're being handed a blessing financially, looks like. However, but I feel like it's a package deal. You have to allow this Knight of Cups to come in and be wise. Like, don't just accept trash. Don't do that. Don't, but also don't compare it to everything that you've gone through in the past. Let those type of thoughts die, because this is a whole different new energy, right? Let me go in here and see what the Oracle has to say to match that, because the oracles seem to match everything else. So with the air signs, what do we need to know for the air signs? I'm not air, sorry, earth signs. What do we need to know for the earth signs when it comes to February 2021 regarding love? Boy, the earth is like being very resistant. Remember, I feel like it really truly is. It's like a package deal. So, like, to be successful with one. Thank you, Jen. To be, ooh. Yes.
I'm going to assume they say earth signs are going to be Hugh Hefner.
No, I'm sorry. These earth signs are killing me. Like, it's not even wanting to shuffle. What does the oracle card say for love February 2021 when it comes to earth signs? Come. This is probably why you're being a little bit hard-headed about this, earth signs. Okay. Again, the first oracle card. Now, this one says new love. I feel like it can be renewed love for whoever, but it does feel brand new because, like, when you go in and let the old die, everything does seem new. So, new love is a new person that will stir your romantic feelings. It's like they will stir your romantic feelings. Even if this is somebody you're already with or you've been dealing with, it's like they stir it in a whole different way, or like, it's kind of very, very similar to like a while ago with the air reading. It's situations have changed. Things are changing. Next one is passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Passion. Be okay. Instead of being so stubborn, so refusing to accept the moment and accept the gifts you're given, allow that passion to come in. Now, this is my favorite. Okay, wedding. The situation does involve marriage. This could be the person that you end up with. So, like, don't go tossing it aside because you're being stubborn, right? Because you're dealing with past, or because things that have happened in the past are irritating you. You're holding on to that Ten of Swords. Dude, like, literally, the Ten of Swords and the Death cards coming so near each other. It's like, let it go. Like, let it sleep. What is it? Don't beat a dead horse. Let sleeping dogs lie type thing. Like, just let it go, because it's like you holding on to it. It's not going to benefit you. You're not going to have and reap your benefits and your rewards and all these blessings that are like trying to be handed. I almost even hear the word bestowed upon you, and that's like not the way I talk. So wherever that came from, it's like something is being bestowed upon you, which is kind of strange, but okay. Next one is fire. Fire hasn't been done yet. All right, so fire signs for February 2021 love. And then we can get to some reading for you guys out there. All right, what is going on with fire signs? Yeah, the air signs were right before. Yeah, you missed it, but barely. So you can go play back in it because the air and water signs were really interesting. Very interesting. So fire. Last shuffle. Make it a good one. Something feels strange with fire. Like, I'm interested in what's coming to come out. Are we going to be like Earth and nothing want to come out? Because our water and air were all like flying out at us. Okay, yeah, Mel, go ahead and put Jen on the list for her question. Oh, you got it. Okay, hard. Yeah. Mhm. Maybe we got some earth and fire might be mixing together. This is crazy. Okay. Of course. Okay. Actually, this is interesting. So, all right. So the first card for fire signs when it comes to love 2021 is the Heart of Pentacles, which is basically the heart is going to be like a queen. This is a person that actually is, they know they got their finances pretty much in order, right? The king has definitely always got their finances in order. They run a kingdom, but like I said, the queen's right behind, underneath them. The king's okay. A successful king needs a queen. So we have this Queen of Pentacles, this person, this female that is not trying to ask you for money. They actually can take care of themselves, so it's not like they're going to be a weight. In fact, they could be sugar mamas. I mean, and of course, it could be the feminine male, even. But this person could take care of you, even perhaps. But they don't need you; they want you. If that makes sense. The next card is Innocence of Cups. Okay, the Innocence of Cups is basically like the Page of Cups. So it's a message, and it's going to be an emotional. Somebody is got a little bit of emotions going on, and I feel like it could be this Pinnacle, like this Queen of Pentacles type person. If this person has to, like, they're going to spill their heart out, right? Movement of Wands. Okay. So this is interesting. The Movement of Wands is, we've got kind of, so the movement is going to be like your knight. So and then the wands are fiery. So it's like you got this knight coming at you with fiery type passion. So watch how things are handled. So if you're the person that's wanting to talk to somebody, watch how you handle your emotions, because it can be met with anger. And it's just because of, I think, like having hard time. This is very much like, okay, hold on, like conversation, like not talking enough, not enough communication, not being very good at communicating. So we've got somebody that's got some issues communicating here. Fire person, if it's you, then work on it. But if it's not, when you talk to this person that you're dealing with, you have to let them know, hey, this really hurts my feelings. We need to try to communicate better. This is part of the issue. Okay. Because here we go, the Sage. Again, the spiritual type teacher. I feel like this is a blessed type of union here. This is the type of, this is where, like, if your spirit guides come in and set you up with somebody, this is somebody that they're trying to say, here, this is your person. Be nice to them. Make this work, because you know what? I don't think you realize how wonderful you two can be together. Next one is the Balance. We got some Temperance here. Talk it through. Make sure the conversation, when we talk, when we learn to like communicate better, make sure that, okay, I talk, you listen, I talk. Like, don't let it just be the one person talking and the other person having to sit there, because they're going to turn it off quick, right? But if it's back and forth, and if this person's not wanting to engage, again, remind them that if they care about the relationship or this coming type relationship, I feel like this one, for especially fire signs, this is a relationship you already have or a person you've been dealing with. If you're trying to make it to the next level, this could be like with the fire signs, it could be if you're already in, like, are we going to go to the next level? So this is that type of conversation type thing here. Universe, we have everything at the okay, without the B here. Like, literally, look how important the bees are. Like, it's scary to think how it happened to the world if they were to cease to exist, right? Melvin says he'd be okay. You need to be stung for that. The world goes round. No matter what you choose or how you handle things, the world's going to keep, things are going to keep on happening. But at the same time, I feel like if you handle this correctly, doors, opportunities, things can open up. This can be a whole different level of the type of relationship, right? But there's a communication issue going on. And I feel like because of the temperance showing up, it's both ways. It might feel very one-sided, okay, but I do feel like it's both. Sometimes we have to dig things out from the other person. You pulled the same cards, Jennifer, in the two different readings. That's so crazy. It's always, to me, that is like confirmation. Here we go. Oracle cards for our love for fire signs. Love reading 2021 February. What's going on? What oracle sign? I want to see how much. I'm interested about the the oracle cards that are going to come out for this reading. One more time. Fire signs. I really do feel like it's fire and earth. There's a lot. Oh, here we go. Interesting. Another card that came out a second time. There we go. Interesting. Which I am loving, though. These are all like mostly very, very positive readings. Like the fire, main thing is communication issues, and that can be fixed really. It's like, I like to say easily, but when I'm the one having it, like, it can be rough at times, especially if you don't feel like you're being listened to or heard. But so remember that both ways, especially when it comes to trying to verbalize those things, put them into words, how the other person will react. If you come out at them with fire and anger, well, then you'll probably be met with about the same. Hey, here we go. It's like the earth signs all over, not wanting to come out. So stubborn when we're. I love my fire signs, though. There we go. There we go. That didn't go with. Hello, I've got my teenager coming in. Oh, you want to say hi? Yeah, that's fine. You want to say hi to everybody? Wave, hi. This is Hello. Nolan. Bend down. You got to bend down. There's the camera.
Hello.
Teenagers. The hand. Yeah, the hand. Oh, well, it popped back in. There we go. All right. So, fire signs. Here we go. When it comes to very soon, clearly decide on what. Is that the one that's, is this the third time or is it second? Very soon, clearly decide on what you want so that it comes to you now. I think this is the second time. All right. When it comes to communications, figure out what you know, my dog. Decide what is acceptable. Decide how you handle this conversation because everything else, the flow of everything else is going to depend on how we handle these things. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So this is definitely sounds like this is your person. It's just the communication that is having issues at the moment. Once you learn how to handle that, everything else will flow. Alert. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So, you know, be flirty with this. Maybe that's, you know what? Maybe that's the way to go about how to deal with this, like in a very flirty manner, like steer away from like being angry and letting your fire sign take control. Be flirty, be cute. Especially with earth signs, be careful how you handle it because you know they'll just like, nope, I don't need anything, I'm good, you know. But be flirty, be fun with it, because this person is your person. It's just pick your battles, just like that's what I'm trying to say, and I hope that makes sense for you guys. Now, for those that have their own question, what was it? Chris and Ange? Is that the first one? So, Chris, okay, if you will go ahead and so Chris and Ange, if you'll give me your question, and Jennifer, be prepared for yours. I love the foxes too. Foxy card. Oh, is she meowing?
Yeah, well, I just turned the mic on, but yeah, she was meowing.
No.
She's right by the mic, and oh, she lost interest. Okay.
See, that's funny. Every time I talk to Jennifer, her kitty, Corey, her kitty, he's a mess. He is a funny cat to watch. Like wants to be up in the camera anytime she's doing any live stream or anything. He's right there in front of the camera, like he's the boss. He's the boss of the house. He's a cutie though. Gosh.
So Chris, Chris and Ant, I don't know if it's two females or what.
Just a basic.
Your name confuses me. Darn it.
It confuses you? Oh Lord.
Well, you
okay.
know, I'm not bowling with the full deck. Wait, that makes no sense. I'm going to go silent now.
Oh, that's so great. I love it. It's hilarious. Okay, I'm going to pull from this deck, I think. This is the Wild Unknown Tarot. And you said just a basic. All right. Okay. You feel better now. You are gonna drive him crazy. That Taurus bull would be like, oh, like I would hear from Dave. I wonder if it's who we're talking to. I love it, Mel. You're fun. Okay. Let's see here. What does Christine, right? Is that what she said? Christy. Okay, what does Christy need to know? What do you spirit want Christy to know right now? One more time. Mm. Christy, oh, that's, yes, she does live sci-fi. Okay. Okay, Christy, what we've got going on here. This is interesting. Okay, so justice. I love this. You know, if there's a balance coming for you, there is some justice. So, like something that's been going on that you've been dealing with, I feel like the rights are going to be wrong. Now, the type of energy we're dealing with, it's like, okay, so does not necessarily have to be male, but the Father of Pentacles, I feel like this is probably a male that you've dealt with or a very, very dominant type person, but it's, Father of Pentacles would be like your earth sign. So it would be like your king type person, and the Daughter of Swords. So we have also a female that is like the page, like bringing a, Page of Swords. So that is going to be an air sign type. I feel like this could be a male and a female argument or fight. Somebody, like two different people that I feel like this could be two different people that you've been dealing with that have had some arguments, or one's going to be kind of more dominant and set in his ways, very almost even stubborn at times. And then the other one is going to probably seem a little more immature and kind of like, I would say, carefree. But there's going to, sorry, we had a kitty cow crossing. But there's going to be, justice is going to be handled between the two. I feel like you might have been pulled in the middle somehow, like having to choose what's going, like two sides. I do not feel like you're going to have to be the one to do that, though. Something is coming. This is the Six of Wands. So you have the butterfly there. So that is kind of like this, I feel like this almost even more spiritual in a way. Something is going to come through, and where you're going to come through this almost like it almost feels like a battle between two different type people that you're dealing with, but you're going to come through it unscathed. You didn't have to really involve yourself. You've been freed, like the butterfly coming out of the cocoon. You're free to don't have to deal with it. Things are going to balance themselves out with this Four of Wands here. As a Father of Wands, we got the Father of Wands here. I feel like somebody else is coming through and like settling whatever mess is going on. That's quite interesting. You'll have to message me later so that if you need any more info on that. But I feel like whoever the two people that's having, it doesn't necessarily have to be male and female. It could be two different types. One might just be more carefree while the other one's real stubborn. But these two different people are trying to put you in the middle of something, it feels like. All right. And they're trying to make you take sides. I would say don't do it if you don't have to, because justice is coming. This settlement, this argument is going to be settled. Somebody else is going to kind of like involve themselves to where you don't have to worry about being involved, to where not one person's mad at you, if that makes sense. So I hope that helps with that. Let me see. I will go ahead and pull a pull one of these little oracle cards, the level card, just to see and just give you a little No, I want to do witch's wisdom. Sorry. I changed my mind. To give you any info on that. Any more info. Just pull one of these. And then Jennifer, whenever you're ready. You want one? Okay. Sounds good. Two. Oh, you'll give me one? Ooh. I feel like this is good. Okay. All right. So the card that your witch's oracle, your witch's wisdom oracle is Lady Goddess, the feminine. It is Sin of Rose and Crystal Quartz, softening all your every thoughts. Heart now open to receive. Embrace the goddess, never to leave. Whether you're male or female, it's each one of us holds both feminine and masculine energies within us. The Lady Goddess has been drawn, which indicates that you are struggling with an imbalance of these energies. If you have given too much of yourself, finding it impossible to receive. It is important to understand that the masculine gives us that gives and the feminine that receives. So the next time someone offers you something, whether it's a gift or a compliment, to help receive it graciously, okay? Working with the scent from fresh roses. So if you can take a bath and you can find like rose petals to throw in there, quartz, will help heal your heart. So I feel like this is saying that you're having issues with somebody that has either let's say that people are trying to compliment you. You're having a hard time accepting compliments or somebody being nice. That is because those balances are off. Like a lot of times you're the one that's doing the complimenting, but you don't always allow yourself to be the person that's constantly complimenting. You need to work on accepting compliments too, and expecting them as well. If people aren't giving you the same kind of love and respect, you don't owe them that, if that makes sense. So there you go. Now, Jen.
Okay, so Christy doesn't have to drop kick anyone or put them in a headlock or something.
No drop kicking. No, that is not being advised.
Okay. I mean, because if she had to, call me up, I'll get my bat and we'll go to work on some people.
I don't doubt that you would, Mel. That's the thing. Mel is like, yeah, that's the guy. That's why I love Mel. He's always like, what do I need to do, Bon? I was like, don't worry, I'm good. Anytime he thinks anybody's been, but I'm like, Mel though knows that I can take care of myself for the most part. But he does get a little bit protective at times, and I love it. It's like a little brother.
Well, I mean, it's nothing wrong with taking a baseball bat to somebody's balls every now and then. Sometimes they
yeah, why not? Why not? Okay. And yeah. Oh, do you want one too, Alicia? All right. Jen, if you know what you would like, your question. Oh, I already know your questions. Okay, you're right. I do. So we'll just pull into that. Okay. This is coming out. This is happening. Okay, so if you are under 18 or you're offended by sexual images, back out now, because this is not going to be where you're feeling comfortable right about now. This is the trope. Just smile through it, Mel. Just smile. Like I'm making him. He's already blushing. That's what's funny. I can't see him, but I know he's blushing because I know Mel. The tarot is sexual magic. Oh, yes. I don't know. I felt like I needed to dig into that. Okay. Considering the water and air signs from earlier, or the readings, yeah, I'm pulling out the tarot sexual magic. That's why. Just felt drawn to it. What ostrich? Ooh, I'm getting chills. Okay, I am straight up hearing start working with us. I mean, I know you work with a start day sun, but like do some special time with start day. That is, yeah. Well, yeah. You know, we got our matching Virgo water pendant. Let's see if everybody can see it. I got this from JS Barbie Garrett, and it's got my slut water in it. I absolutely love it. Oh, we forgot one popped out. I like these cards. I'm sorry, I'm smiling. Ooh. Okay. The images are, yeah. Oh, I'm blushing already that you're wearing your shoes. Ah, I'm blushing already, girl. So not playing. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's just go in it. I'm blushing. I'm blushing because like this one card is just this. All right. So the first card is the Knight of Pentacles. Just, you know, this person is going to, even though they're knight, the younger person is going to kind of be a protector in some ways, but he's going to kind of come like to the front lines, but it's in that grounded pentacle, like that earthy type way, like very, very cautious, very, very careful, like earth signs tend to be. I know that your person's not an earth sign, but this would make sense. Okay, and look, she, I love it. Look, she's hiking her dress. Hey, hey, he's taking notice. I'm so sorry. Okay, he is noticing it though, paying attention. I have to drink. Melvin's like, don't drink. Okay, so here it is, the next card. The Devil. Um, this person can be intoxicating. This person can be addictive.
No pun
So he
intended.
lays it down with, no pun intended. He lays it down. He lays it. I love them stockings. You're right, Jen. He lays down that what he's holding well.
He has a
Okay.
big dong, Bonnie.
It is very big one. And he's tempting though her with it. It's like he is kind of like, you know, there's the devil. He's kind of like taunting and teasing, and at the same time, he loves how she's responding to it. So, you know, I feel like there's going to be some playfulness coming. Like, no pun intended there, because that I feel like that it is a matter of time. Now, I love this card that's coming up. Sorry, my dog just groaned. The next card is Judgment. Now, I love it. This reminds me of the family. This is family ties. This is Fred's string of fate. Everybody is interconnected in this. This is Judgment card. However, it's like, look at this. It's like the eye of God, or the the consciousness that's created, the creator itself sees this and blesses this unit here. Okay. These people are meant to be together, and so they have had this red string of fate. You're dying. I'm dying. That song was embarrassing. But this red string of fate is beautiful because, again, red string of fate is not only soulmate and okay, I always, soulmate, but the twin flames can happen, but it's so rare. And a lot of times, if you do find your twin flame, I'll tell you to run, but not always. Because the twin flames can be quite tumultuous. It can be back and forth because you got your runner, then you got your chaser, then then you swap sides, and then the other one's running and the other one's chasing. But this one, they're bound together. So it's like the judgment looking down. It's going to end up, I know, it's going to end up right. Now, because I know you're going to have that Ten of Swords energy always coming back for it. A winning hand, yes. You're going to worry. Look at her. She is looking at herself very second guessing. She is crying because she feels hurt again. There we go. Comes back that other from the, I can't remember which, I think it was it the air reading? But my cat is trying to tell me here. But this one, you're waiting for the worst thing to happen. And you don't need to. Because, sorry, the kitty has to go. She's trying to knock everything over. The reason is, I'm sorry, kitty just blew up my screen way too big. Stepped on the computer. I'm not used to kitties walking on the computer yet. The star card, hope. Oh, I love this. It's the balance between the two. Usually hope is one foot. The star card, it's having the 1 foot on ground and everything else. But this is having the hope into this person. I'm so glad you didn't mark this for kids. Yeah. The stars are the stars are aligning. So instead of when that Ten of Swords, what I feel like this is saying is when that Ten of Swords energy comes at you, and we know it does. You're human. It does happen. But you go back and remember, okay, I'm having a Ten of Swords moment. Let's remember the star card and have hope. That's where you need to focus. Because the next card is the Queen of Chalice. It's the Queen of Cups. Keeping your emotions in order, in a good order, right? You've got a lot of that water in you, even though you're not technically a water sign, you've got a lot of water in you. So make sure that it's in the Queen, because you still, I feel like the person you're dealing with does need the Queen, not a king type. He wants a queen. He needs a female that is an emotional person or knows how to handle emotion and deal with his emotions, right? As he's eating out her, on the palm of her hand, but that's definitely not where he's eating from. However, I mean, whoa. But handle it I don't know what else to say.
May I interject real quick?
Yes.
Okay, with that card, pull it back up. I almost see it as a softness. Because his head is between her boobies, that every guy likes that. But at the same time, look at how she's holding him and caressing him, please be close to me. And it's a warmth there, a flowing
So Jen, listen
emotion
to this.
and a warmth. And it's almost like you can let your guard down with me. You know, I know you're a manly man, but you don't you don't have to be with me. And you know, it's a softness.
See, what's funny is, who taught you, Mel? Who taught you to read? I'm so proud of you.
Go
No,
ahead and
like
pop
you,
your
like
collar.
literally not knowing the situation. Yeah, you did so good. And I love it because yes, there is this softness there because they know how to. You're right. They know how to comfort each other. They complement each other. So I love that, and I'm gonna have to look through your post because whoa. I'll give you a witch's wisdom card too, just to see what's going on if there's any other thing coming out that you need to know. But like, because I definitely heard the whole Astarte. She's like, "Where's Astarte?" Like, so maybe Astarte will help you with that Ten of Swords energy when it comes. Trust me, because I get it. Anytime I've been in a relationship, the Ten of Swords like loves to hang around because it's just like waiting. 1, 2, 3, 2. And also, I know that Alicia's next. If you want to go ahead and get your question ready, girl. And I know you guys are ready for him going to coming back to Texas, going back to the Hell House, which is going to be interesting. Let's see what we need to know. Felix, this is going to come from somebody you've been working with, Jen. So it's that one. Now, for you, and I feel like this has nothing to do with exactly the love reading. I love reading. I feel like this is spirit talking to you. The cloak, concealment. Release all fears and any doubt. No longer hide. You must come out. Come out of your witch closet, girl. Slip off the cloak. Commit. Stand proud. A witch revealed. Walk from the crowd. You've been hiding in the shadows, too afraid to reveal your true nature and beliefs. Your cloak and dagger routine can conceal you no longer, for you are being called to come out of the broom closet and stand proud. When you step into alignment with the witch within, the ancestors will support you fully. Be safe in the knowledge that no longer stoning and burning those times are long gone. Be strong and rise above any judgments. Remember that any hurtful words directed to you will only damage the perpetrator. For what anyone gives out, it will come to them. Instead, embrace all that you are and shine brightly. I feel like, okay, so yes, you have your, the belladonna botanicals, but I feel like, I don't know if this is something like you've been thinking about branching out more in, or if you've hid some of, like sorry, kitties, I know she don't get outside, but she almost felt like a pregnant kitty would feel. That scares me because she doesn't get outside, so I guess maybe she's just getting old enough now that, sorry, it just kind of caught me off guard. But no, I feel like, I don't know if it's like to other people, you have to kind of hide who you are. I think it's time that, and I'm going to add slowly, but step out and like embrace who you are. Because I think what I'm feeling is it's going to be received a lot better than you probably think it will. I don't know if it's been with like family or somebody, but I feel like whoever you have to wear your mask and everything with or around, or if you feel like it, then number one, like if you don't get their support, then you don't need them. Yes, yes. Well, I will be, Christy. So yeah, let me see. Whatever comes to mind. Oh, thank you, Alicia. Okay, so whatever comes out, I'm going to go. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to grab a different card deck. It's interesting. I feel like but yeah, so just don't be afraid to be who you are in front of certain people, if that makes sense. I don't know what's going on with that, but I feel like it's, if they don't like it, then to be, just to be, like, to put it bluntly, I mean, like, am I anything but, I mean, I'm always blunt, so never mind. Okay, so I'm going to go to my poor, I have got to get something to put my cards in because the poor little packaging well, y'all know me, I love my cards, and so they get used a lot, and the boxes don't always stay in the best of shape. Morgan Greer is what we're going to go with today. Oh, and I've got some that I'm going to be ordering pretty soon. Super excited. Hey, Deepa. You're welcome, Jen. Okay. And I will answer your question here in just a moment. Oh. No, that was way too many. This one. Okay. Seven of Pentacles is the first one. This is of reaping what you sowed. This is somebody that's worked really, really hard, and it's time to harvest and to, reap the benefits of all the hard labor, right? So this could be something you've manifested. This could be actually work, but it could also be relationships or friendships. This is something that you've been working hard. Whatever it is, it's something you've been really working hard on, right? And focusing on. The High Priestess comes up, okay? I feel like she's wanting you. Okay, I feel like the High Priestess, she is wise. She is spiritual. She is the that strong intuition that we need to listen to that sometimes we ignore. But yeah, like this is the mother of intuition here is what I feel like. You need to listen to your intuition, whatever your instincts and guts have been telling you. I feel like there's something that you're dealing with that you need to leave behind. It could be a relationship, it could be job, it could be friendships, it could be whatever it is. And I feel like it is all connected to the same. If you feel like it's been time to let it go, then sail on, right? Because what's happening here is the priestess is, when you listen to your intuition, when you go ahead and trust your instinct and your gut, and you move away from things that a lot of times these things are holding us back. There is going to be a celebration. This is going to be, like a coming together. Like this can be, it's always a celebration, but it can also kind of, it has a very like a relationship or, it is hard to let things go. I get that, Alicia. It is, but it's going to be celebrated. Like you're going to be like when you are able to go ahead and do that and sail on and move on. Something else is actually waiting for you on the other side. Okay, and it's something better. It's something to celebrate. It's something worth celebrating. It's worth leaving behind. This other thing behind, whatever it is you're leaving behind. Be it a job, be it a friendship, be a relationship, whatever you decide to walk away from and sail away and move on and trust your instinct, you're going to be the thing that's waiting on the other side is going to be worth celebrating. It is going to pay out in the long run, because then we got the six of almost said coins. Well, technically coins, but pentacles. I like this one is almost like I'm hearing the gift that keeps giving. Okay. So let's say, it could be financially, that whatever it is you're going to be so blessed from it that you're able to help others out. Right. Or it could be a friendship that's inspired you, and you can be that person that other people go to for guidance, wisdom, strength, whatever. But you're going to have plenty of energy or whatever it is that you've manifested, because this is all from something you've manifested, really, whether it be the love or whatnot. But because I feel like it could be like a love or a relationship of some sort. But then I do feel like there's a financial type tie to it as well. But it could always be one or the two. You could end up with a very rich person out there, if you leave a bad relationship. Now, the last card that came out is the Hangman. All right. I feel like that is telling you overall, try to be patient, try to trust what's coming, because it is coming. It is something you've been working for. It's something you've manifested. You are ready to reap the rewards. You just have to kind of make that decision to walk and let go of things. Let go of the things that need to be let go of. I think that's the only thing between you and the celebrating. I hope that helps. And let me get you your oracle card real quick, Alicia, and then Diffa. I know I probably butchered that, but you're next. What does Alicia need to know? I feel like that.
So, Leash, if you do hook up with the rich person, you think you could loan me some money? Just a little on the side. Wink, wink.
Will you be able to be allowed to work on the same team? Okay, I've got you. Aha! Okay, here we go, Alicia. Fire. Passion. Now call upon the spirit of fire to invoke new courage and all you desire. Its strength will ravish fears in flight and ignite its flame of passion tonight. Your sparkle has waned and something is missing, whether it is lust for life or belief in yourself or motivation. The element of fire is wanting to spice things up, witches have a profound affinity with this element, where they recognize the power of a flame through spell work and connection with the ancestors. The magic of fire invokes lust, passion, attraction, and love. You are being encouraged to cast aside the fear of the flame and bring warmth into your inner world. Fire awaits to be acknowledged and worked with by you. And this could be, like if you want to do anything witchy, work with fire. Also, it could be as simple as lighting a candle and learning to do meditation and just try to envision protection and healing yourself through that flame. Okay. There's a purple flame. I know I have it somewhere. A purple flame, like meditation or healing thing that will kind of protect you from things like when it's fear of letting go or leaving things behind. It can kind of help give you that strength. So I feel like that's why this card came up. It is trying to give you the means. It's trying to give you the means of how to let these things go so that you can get to your prize that's on the other side waiting for you. So I hope that helps you. If, okay, let's start on you. You said you want to still, if you're still going to be working on the same team. Good question. Is this work related? So like your work team, is that what you're referring to? Sorry, my words are not working. You're welcome, Alicia. I'm going to go to the original brighter white. Okay. Work. First thing I'm hearing is, and I don't know if this will make sense, but yes and no. I don't know if, like, when you say team, because I used to work on what we call a team. It was in a call center, and it would be like 10 of us. I feel like, okay, if there's like 5 or something, I feel like a couple might be removed and a couple will come in. So I feel like I'm wanting to say, yes, you will be on the same team. Maybe not everybody will be, if that makes sense. I feel so. It's like the answer is literally what I'm hearing is yes and no. She will work on the same team. Huh? Okay, first of all, I feel like this has kept you up at night. Or like this is really, if not kept you up at night, it has been at the back of your mind, like something that you are stressing about. Oh, hello, that was not. Those are not it. This is interesting. Okay. All right. So, the first card that came out is the Four of Swords. I always tease. I used to call it the Nightmare card. It was one that would kind of like, it's the more of your fears, anxieties, and worries, like kind of like holding and just dangling over you. It's not always meaning that the worst is going to come. All right. Now, things are going to change for you. Like I said, yes and no. So I do feel like this is a very strange, and the cards are really kind of matching up. I feel like so. I feel like there's going to be some things really changed from the way you've known it. The Death card is coming. Death is not like somebody's going to die, or it's not like, let's say, I actually, a lot of times I welcome the death card. The reason is because for whatever reason, some aspect of what is already going on needs to be changed. So like maybe there's a person, a component that is needing to be taken out. Okay. So yes. The card that comes next. So it was the death. So I feel like you're worried about it, but yet the death. This is a change that's actually good. Things are going to come because after death, kind of like is that resurrection where things can change and into a better level, right? It's not so right before death. Things can stagnate and they can get they need to go. It's like a flower, like it's all wiltering and it's not healthy and it's not thriving anymore. So it's like this environment, this work environment's it's probably not even healthy. The next card is the Two of Wands. So it means that things like you have a whole, this is going, however it's changing, this is going to give you a whole new outlook of perception, right? One that I don't think that you were even expecting. I feel like there's somebody or something coming in. I don't know if it's a new manager, new boss, whatever, new person on this team. And I feel like this person that maybe everybody has looked at, they literally, it's like got this devil. So the people are chained to this person. Hang on. I feel like this is like they're being partially judged, if that makes sense. This new dynamic of the way this team is going to work. It's being a little harshly judged, okay? I feel like it's caused conflict amongst people that you're working with, right? It's the Seven of Wands. But he's literally struggling with himself. It's like somebody, I feel like there's one, like there's like couple, like maybe there's probably like two people that are talking and then they're making it out to be like way worse than it probably is going to be. I feel like give this person a chance, this new person come in, the person that everybody thinks is like this devil type figure, because I don't think that is necessarily who they are. Everybody's ready and they're thinking it's going to be like fighting and struggling and like, a bunch of like bad energy going on, but it's not. This person is actually probably a fire sign, an emperor. Like, okay, so emperor, they are good when it comes to leading a team. They like, it's this person that they know what the right direction for their team is. Okay, they may seem, a lot of people are like, oh, that emperor mentality, but I don't think that it's literally a bad thing. I feel like this can be the type of person that could lead you to bonuses. Builds you. I'm glad it resonates. It's great. I feel like this person can lead you up. So whatever other people are yakking about, just realize it's just that. Trust it. If you've had an intuition or your gut's telling you something, first of all, always listen to your gut. Always listen to your intuition. That's why we have them. It is like, I feel like we think life just makes us not want to listen to it, and so we kind of start learning to ignore our intuition about things. I feel like you kind of already see a different person when it comes to this guy. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, because women can be emperors too. Like I know some really bossy, spicy women that would be great in that dynamic. So just try to trust your gut. So I would watch out for what you say around these mouths, right? Very correct. Okay. Yeah, I would just be. There we go. All right. I got your oracle card too. I feel like this person can, like I said, lead you to benefit, to like raises, put you up higher. Stay on this. I wouldn't say this, like you don't, by no means, don't kiss anybody's ass. I would never tell anybody to do that because I wouldn't do it. Okay, yeah. Words of advice: don't get in with the gossip. Like, in fact, if they're doing a little hint, this stuff, kind of like separate yourself from it. Don't put yourself in, because I know that if you don't, I've worked corporate and I know how it is. Like, well, she thinks she's too good. No, I was like, I'm just not going to. I'm going to give this person a chance. Try to. You don't have to be rude about it, but it's just like I'm just going to trust what's happening. Try to be as middle as you can about it, but just don't jump into any of the gossip or all these fears, because if they get rid of people, then it's going to be these they're going to be the weak links, the ones that are doing all the gossip, the people that are causing all this chaos. So yeah, stay on the other side. Your oracle card does kind of go with everything else. It's the Wiccan read, ethos. Abide by the Wiccan read you must, in perfect love and perfect trust. What was sent out will return. By these words, live, study, and learn. Basically, what goes around comes around. It even goes back into, if you go to the Bible, it's like do unto others which you would like them to do unto you, or I can't remember. But if you're not the one for sticking to the rules, in fact, you struggle when faced with what you must adhere to. But you have a natural rebellious streak which has led you into trouble. But honor that side of you, for it makes you all the more wonderful. So perfect. That's okay. When it comes to that rebellious person, it means that while all these other people are gossiping, are making assumptions, assumptions. It's like it makes an ass out of you and me. When they're making assumptions, you're going to be the one kind of standing outside it. Like, they're making you feel like you should be jumping in. So yeah, I do think, yes, you will remain on the team. I feel like other people will probably be removed, if that helps. Honor the side of you that makes the different and wonderful. You can rest assured that it was not put in place just for your fun. You will find that this living by this rule is a positive instructional thing to live by and promises. So basically, what it's saying is basically continue to be the person you are. Just because everybody else is going one way does not mean that you should embrace that part of you, if that helps. So yes, you will stay on the team. The team, I think, is going to change quite a bit. I think that they're already probably watched the people that are, trying to start chaos or division. So the team is going to change, I feel like. There is going to be, like, let's say there's 5 people. I keep saying, like, I feel like 2 are going to leave. I don't know why, but 2, I feel like the number 2 is important. So there is going to be like 2 people changed or 2 people removed or something like that. But you're not. I feel like you're safe and trust this new person. There's somebody else that's going to be good, positive coming in, and accept that. I think things are going to flow from there. So I hope that helps. Oh. Okay. This is going to be fun. All right. Yeah. Okay, guys. So this is where we're going to end. I'm hungry. I'm going to eat. And I appreciate everybody for watching and joining us this evening. I really do. I enjoyed it. And I hope everybody that was, resonated some for you guys. Okay. Also, stay tuned this week on Unexplained Possibilities because we have some nice things coming up. It's going to be a Tell Me About It featuring Niama. Okay. This is going, okay, so the Tell Me About It with Niama is going to be a 4-part series on Hercules. So she's going to give you a lot of info on that. And Niama is always so much fun. She's the best, and she just love her. Okay, and sorry, I am being fed little person in my ear, but no, you can find me at of course Facebook. You know, my email is bon.woodruff woodruff@gmail.com. Just make sure you make your the subject stand out, because I don't think it's spam mail. Also on it's Texas _Gypsy Warrior on Instagram, and where else am I? Oh yeah, I am on Dark Moon Rising on YouTube. And we'll have those links in the description, guys. So make sure to catch up. They are there, I'm being told. Sorry. But also, just make sure to catch Unexplained this week, because this is going to be a fun series. So, hope. And guys, I'm also being told, make sure to check the links, click, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, please. Hit those like buttons. Appreciate yours.
Okay, so I'm going to take over. Thank you guys for watching. It was a blast. Hope everyone enjoyed. And yes, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe to Unexplained Possibilities on YouTube. You know, every sub helps, every view helps, every like helps. And also, while at it, be sure to follow Bonnie, and you can find her links in the description below as well. Thank you all once again, and I and Bonnie will be seeing you sometime in the near future.